No one has the power to give themselves children, and he wants to have children. Children is a mandatory condition.
If the two don't agree on one voice, because now only God go bring belly for somebody.
So, ma, this lady, she's a Christian, like a strong Christian, and this man came across her, like proposed to marry her. But the man said he's going to marry her on the condition that she needs to get pregnant before marrying her, because he does not want any issue, like after marriage, they start looking for fruit of the womb. And he made it clear to her that he does not want to be Father Abraham, like he does not want to go through that process of looking for fruit of the womb, you understand? Which the lady told him that she's a Christian and her Christian life does not permit that she get pregnant before marriage, you understand? And the man said, okay, no problem, if you say everything is fine and okay with you, no problem, but because I love you, I will respect that. And he got married to her. The problem now is after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, no fruit of the womb, like no child. Do you understand? So now this man, as a result of that, he started maltreating her. Now she got tired. As I speak to you, they just divorced, like the marriage has ended. So the question I want to ask right now, because the lady is watching you right now, was she wrong or right by going into the marriage in the first place with that man when the man has already made it clear to her that he does not want to be Father Abraham?
Okay, thank you very much. In my own opinion, I don't think the lady is wrong. The lady is never wrong. And the reason why I'm saying the lady is not wrong is because no one has the power to give themselves children. All children comes from God. And one thing I would want to say is that I wouldn't know if the lady has done her medicals. So if the lady has done her medicals and they find out that she's medically fit and sound, then she's got no fault. Because what people will say now is that probably she had lived a rough life, and that was why, she's not able to get pregnant. But if she has done her medicals, like I said, and she's very, very okay, then it's not her fault. Then she should just hold on to God.
Then the thing is that, do you think she ignored the red flag because the man has already told her that he does not want to be Father Abraham? Do you think at the moment that man made that statement, she shouldn't have gone into the marriage in the first place?
And like, I wouldn't know how close they were. And sometimes when men make such statement, the female might think maybe it's just something, she might not take it so serious, or she might not know the man meant it so deep. So it could be a red flag, and in another way, we may not see it as a red flag, because it might just be a normal conversation.
So, and according to the lady, she said she had to leave the marriage because she does not want to die there. So what do you think? Do you think she made the right decision by leaving the marriage instead of dying in the marriage?
100%.
Wow, thank you very much.
The right decision. I wouldn't support, human battering, beating of a woman. I wouldn't like those kind of. She made a good decision. And I pray wherever she finds herself, God will bless her with the fruits of the womb.
Thank you. She loves you. So the question is, do you think this lady made a mistake by going into the marriage in the first place? Because this guy has already made it clear that he does not want to be Father Abraham. What do you think?
Okay, so thank you very much. The lady was lucky that the guy was very clear. So from onset, it was clear. The red flags are always clear sometimes, and what women always ignore. He stated it that I want to marry you, but I want you to get pregnant, right, before we marry. That was a condition. Marriage itself is not supposed to be based on condition. It's because I want you to be a partner, a soulmate. I want to be with you forever. Whether with children that are blessings and addition to the marriage, or without children, is supposed to be a union of two people that love and care about each other to walk the journey of life together. So the fact that the guy had mentioned to her, right, she could be expecting anything. So it meant that if she looks at the worst case scenario, the probability of her not having children, we don't always think about that. If she had thought about it, she will know wholeheartedly that the guy is going to leave her, or he will turn to the other side. So the thing is, he was getting married to her. Probably he likes her normally, and he wants to have children. Children is a mandatory condition that she must meet. And if she did not meet it, issues were going to happen. So it was clear from onset. So I feel like she made a mistake. She saw the red flags. She ignored the red flags. And that's, the guy will always say it, right, that I actually told you, right? And the thing is, if marriage doesn't come from the heart of a man, right, what happens is they begin to maltreat you, right? And the guy already stated from onset. So Yeah, she made a very huge mistake.
So what do you have to say to the lady right now? Because she's watching you, she has made a mistake already. So what do you have to tell her right now?
Okay, so what I have to tell you is be happy that you left that marriage alive. That's the first thing. When there is life, there is hope. You have learned a lesson that others. So because for everything that happens to us in this life, there's always a reason. So there's a reason why you went through it. Don't feel bad. Don't regret. Don't stay too much on the regret and the pain. You have left that home. You've left the man. You will find a better man that will love you for who you are, that will not place conditions on you, and you'll have your own children by the grace of God, right? So come up and be strong again. Know that God has reasons for the reason why you went through everything you went through. Your life lesson will teach so many other women to know the red flags and to ensure that they don't make similar mistakes. But you are not a failure. You are not a failure. It can only get better for you, and you find that man that will love you and stand by you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing and encouraging. Thank you very much. We love you.
She did not make the wrong mistake because she loves the man and the man loves her too. That's why they come together as one family to get married. It might be the woman's fault, it might be the man's fault, but in the case of this, two of them have to go for a medical issue to check on whom the issue is from so that they know how to resolve it.
So now, what about the man beating her, maltreating her, starving her of food and all of that? What do you think about the man's action?
The man's action is not good because it's not good for you to beat your wife no matter what.
Are you a Christian or Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay. So what the man did, is it good or bad?
It's bad
Why you say what the man did was bad?
because now only God go bring belly for somebody.